Hey, my name is Christine Cherbonnier. I'm a makeup artist. Today I'm going to show you how I created this beautiful makeup using only products from the drugstore. So first I'm just going to cleanse my skin with the Bioderma. And this takes off all of your makeup, including your more waterproof eye makeup. Next, I'm going to moisturize. This is an e.l.f. product. This is the Happy Hydration Cream. I love this moisturizer. It is free of everything. It is super hydrating. It feels so good on my skin. It smells really great. I'm gonna use this facial roller. This one is under $20. It's an amazing find. So first I do my cheekbones, and you can get underneath the eye area really well. Just kind of push all of that puffiness out towards the outer part of your face. And then I like to go down onto my jawline. Oh, this feels so good. After I do my facial roller, I'm going to use the No. 7 Radiance Under Eye Patches. I love this one because not only do they feel really good, but they are very beautiful to wear. They have a beautiful radiance to them, and it feels like a luxury under eye product. So while I let my eyes cook, I always add lip balm before I do my makeup. I love the organic all-purpose balm. It just melts into the lip. It almost feels like an oil. I'm just going to remove my under eye patches, and it gives such a beautiful skincare glow to the skin. I always use a sunscreen before I do my foundation on a daily basis. I love this Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen SPF 30. So I'm gonna pop this one on first. I would just put a little bit on my hand. And I use a foundation brush to apply my sunscreen. This one is a buffing brush by e.l.f. I am going to start with my skin. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I'm gonna use this all over my entire face as my foundation. I'm gonna take my same brush that I use for my SPF, and I'm just gonna buff it in a circular motion all into my skin. I'm gonna use the cotton pad that I used before to remove my makeup, and I'm just gonna exfoliate my lips. I'm gonna use the Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Balm in Red Dahlia. I love this one because it just gives me a little bit more color, but also hydrates my lips before I put on my lipstick. I'm going to take my Infallible foundation by L'Oreal. This is the lightest one. So I'm taking this fluffy long brush, and I just want it to sort of matte my skin out a little bit. I'm gonna take a little bit of the powder and just sort of put it through my T-zone, under my eyes. Okay, now that my skin is just like so freaking flawless and gorgeous, and I just used a concealer and a powder from the drugstore, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I like to use the Micro Brow Pencil by NYX. You can really pack it on and kind of go for it and not have to worry about your brows getting really dark. So you can make a bigger shape by using the lighter taupey color and just sort of build as you go. And you'll see I take the little brush, I just brush up my brow hair, and you can easily just sort of throw on this color. I'm really brushing it in. It's not making my brow too dark. The little hair is at the end before going to the front of my brows, and then just buff that through the brow back to the top where I started. All right, next I'm going to do my eyes. I am using the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes that I found at the drugstore. I'm gonna take my Sonia Kashuk blending brush, and I'm just gonna sort of take a little bit of that brown and dust it off on my hand. Then I'm gonna go right on top of my lid and do the same thing on the other. much better for a contour on my fair skin than something that is very yellow. This is the Wet n Wild Illuminator. I'm just gonna take this on my fingers, just like this, and basically rub it all over my entire face. So I go up on my cheekbone. The particles are not very big, so it's not gonna look shimmery. It's just gonna give you like a beautiful glow to the skin. I like to take it and put it up on my brow bone. Just sort of press it under those brows. So now let's do a lip. I have two lip liners that I love from the drugstore. One is by NYX. It is the Nude Beige. This is such a perfect nude beige. It looks like this on the back of my hand. It's a cool tone nude. The next one is a Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner number 104. This is also a taupey beige. It's a little bit more purple. I'm going to use On the Grind by Maybelline. I'm just gonna pop it on. This is what I like to finish with. It just adds like a really pretty sheer, sort of like that natural red lip color tone. With all of these sort of paler nudes, sometimes I do feel like I need a little bit more color. I'm going to use a cheek color on my cheeks and lips. I like to use the Maybelline Cheek Heats. You can take some of this really sheer, gorgeous color. This is called Berry Flame number 35. It's a cool toned berry. These cheek heats are super fun to play with. You can just take a little and pop it on the cheekbone. And they're almost like they're a liquid, so they're kind of cooling to the skin. They actually feel really good. And lastly, you can also take a little bit and pop it on your lips for a little bit more color. Just like that.